Meet Teresa Sandman Charles, known to many as T. In 2010, T was diagnosed with two rare lung diseases. Records show that T is the 8th person in the entire world to have been diagnosed, and a full lung transplant is her only way to survive.
Would you take a transplant if you needed one? And if your mum or your child needed a transplant, would you just hope there was an organ available? And if I told you 3 people die every single day just waiting for that transplant, would you be a little bit concerned that you, your mum, your child would be one of those statistics? And if you answer yes to any of those questions, can I ask you please to register online as an organ donor? Because when you do, you could save or transform 5 other lives. How amazing is that? And you're probably thinking, why is T so passionate about organ donation? Well, last year I was diagnosed with 2 incurable lung diseases. I will need a lung transplant if I'm to survive. If I don't get it, I die. It is as black and white, it is as straightforward, it is as simple as that. I am dead. But I am an incredibly positive person, and I always try and get a positive from a negative, because when you do, you're a far, far happier person for it, and you're moving forward. And so for that reason, I started SAVE5, and it's my goal before I die to get 10,000 extra people registered online, because when we do, we could save or transform 50,000 lives. That is just wonderful. That is just amazing. And I want to die with a smile on my face. I want to die with the biggest grin on my face. And the only way that's going to happen is when I know that 9,999 people and me, we did it. And just remember, when you sign up and save 5 other lives, you never know when somebody might be saving your life.
In Britain, 3 people die every single day due to a shortage of organs. So T decided to encourage more people to register as an organ donor. 90% of the British public favour organ donation, while a mere 28% are registered. We headed to the streets of London to find out a few opinions on the matter.
Yeah, it's not up my street, it's too scientific. I mean, somebody might embrace that organ and say, hey, I've got a new life. I really appreciate it because they've got a new life.
Yeah.
Organ has a genetic identity as well.
Yeah.
So it's coming genetically from another strain. I guess maybe if I had to take another person's organ, I would probably do a lot of healing. I would probably do some sort of spiritual ritual and to make it part of myself, so I could be a whole person within myself. Yeah, I'd say if you can make use of anything and it's going to help someone else, go for it.
Yeah, I would approve of it.
And what's your opinion? Do you think it should be mandatory or like an opt-out?
No, I think voluntary is, I think the way they have the card system now, like people carry the organ donor card, and then if you have an accident, then it gives the hospitals an opportunity to use them for someone's, well, just for general good. I would carry one. Just been absent-minded.
Yeah.
So they just generally been lazy, too lazy to do it, really, unfortunately. And I would have no objection to someone using mine if I should be killed, you know, if it wasn't disease, if it was usable for them. I would have no objection to someone using mine should, you know, come to an end early and have usable pieces.
Well, you see, if it was mandatory, then I wouldn't have any choice, and I think that was good. But actually, I'm probably too lazy, too inefficient to get on with it and do it. I should have a donor card, but I don't.
So if you believe in organ donation, please go to my website, www.save5.org.uk.